This is a little house tour. I don't know if we've done a full video. You walk in the front door. That's the view out. You can actually see mountains with snow out there when it's snowing, but it's June right now. So you come in the door, we have a little bathroom. There's a window in all the bathrooms because there's no vents or air conditioning or anything. Our rental has very interesting decor. They put rope around the things. There's the radiators that we all have. Okay, so you walk in the front door. There's our front door. And then there's a radiator. Yeah! And there's a coat closet. So that's where the shoes, all our coats and jackets are, because you wear jackets and coats year round. We hang our bags, pool bag, backpacks, our little shelf, and each one has a little cubby. Cassidy's hats, Grady's hats, mittens, things like that. Okay. And you walk in, and here's the hallway. Immediately to your right is our bedroom. There's also a door because everything is sectioned off here, so you can close the entryway. It is a lazy Sunday where we're doing laundry, so everything is messy. But here's our bedroom. So our king bed did fit here, as well as our nightstands. And then we replaced the curtains. Everything in it used to be blue carpet in here and flower wallpaper, but they did replace that. But we had to replace the curtains. And then we have a little ensuite bathroom. I use the word little. So there's our shower. And then we added all this little storage. There's our lovely pink sink. Hello, there's me. Table, pink toilet, more storage, another window, because like I said. So those stairs head down to the garage. There's a door. You go down and there's the garage. We just keep Costco size things down there. But off the main thing is the living room. We just had Grady's party yesterday, so everything is kind of junked out, but so here's our den. Little fireplace. Hey, Cass. This is what Banjo does. He looks outside. This room is above the garage. So the garage is down there, but you can see everything out. It's really quite beautiful and lovely. So pretty. Really good sized den. I'll come to upstairs in a minute. So that's up a little landing back down to the main floor. So we had this little corner, so we bought a storage unit where we have kids' cubbies, school backpacks. Everything's really small, so you have to use every nook and cranny. Laundry room. We hung a bar up because the washing machine and the dryer, the washing machine's really small and the dryer only dries on hot. So you have to hang stuff outside, which I'll try to do a tour, but there's also the clothes rack hanging thing out that door. But then we also just hang everything up here to dry that we don't want to shrink. Okay. And then we've got what should be the dining room, but we use as a study. So we've got my dresser that didn't fit in our room. Hold on. I'm not sure why this is on. I think Mr. Grady found that. So this is my dresser that does not fit into our living room. So in here it's just kind of storage. I mean, it has all our clothes and stuff in it. Chad and I split it right now. Here's Cassidy's hat from yesterday. Woo! Isn't that lovely? Here's our little coup painting that Bob Keeler painted for Chad, the group CEO, his boss. So Banjo's crate is right there because he's still crate trained and goes in there when we're gone. He's got all his goodies and stuff up there. Laundry. Quick flash past my clothes because that's where everything's drying. Bras and things, which are super exciting. So this is kind of our junk cabinet. It has drawers. It has all the kids' art supplies. My spray paint. The baskets contain tools plus other art supplies. Underneath in the cabinets is coloring books and all kinds of things. And then our little office area, which is a tiny little corner cubby with our computer that we bought here and everything. So it's small, but it's all, you know, it all works. So then from here, you head out into our sunroom, or what they call the conservatory. And it's awesome. We put the playroom out here so that the kids could just be where the sun was the most. We do have our little workout area, but the kids were playing outside all week, so it's kind of trashed. But so there's the doors back to the study. Cubbies, blue plastic bins are all their dress-up clothes. That window right there on the wall leads to our kitchen. So we'll go in there next, but here's where the kids play, and you can see our backyard from here. It's spectacular. It's really horrible in the winter because it's so muddy and goopy. But right now, in the summer, we have a wooden deck. There's the clothes thing. So right around the corner there is where the door is to the laundry room. We got a brand new fence when we moved in, just for us, for Banjo. I'll try to do a whole separate post for outside. Not post, but video. That's the balcony that leads to our den. So there's our den where Cassidy was, and there's a back door to the garage. So we'll head to the kitchen next. I just want the kids to be able to remember this house and for us to be able to remember this house. All the funky little light fixtures. We had to add blinds. It's just like a pull shut. I don't even know what you call that thing, shutter. Okay, so from here we have our kitchen, which also had a door, but we took it off because it opened in and there just wasn't room. So you walk into the kitchen and that's where the door would have been, but it swings out and took up a bunch of space. So we had to buy pantries because they don't have pantries here. We did not buy them to match. We had them for other things, and then we realized we needed more or whatever. So, and then we have our little round table that does pull out into an oval for when we have more people over. So at least it is an eating kitchen, because that is not totally rare, but not common here at all. It would have been awesome if this had had like a lip, this cabinet. We could have put bar stools there. That's probably what this was missing more than anything. But here's our kitchen. So there's the window that looked out to the sunroom. And there's our little oven. There's no microwave, so we had to buy a microwave. And then that is our fridge, which this is not the fridge it came with. Here they have very small refrigerators. It was almost like a dorm-sized fridge with a tiny freezer. And so we actually bought this one. It's literally called an American fridge. It does have a water filtration system, but there's no water lines because they don't have fridges like this usually. So instead it has a Brita water filter thing right there. You just have to keep that filled up. But I mean, it's, gosh, as good as anything we grew up with size-wise. Nowadays they're fridges are really big in America, but freezer. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, here's our stove. We had to buy all new, like the pizza pan, that's brand new here, because this is really small. I mean, this is our oven, and none of my pans fit in here. 9x13s fit, and that's the biggest it fits. So like cookie sheets, big round pizza pans, all that, nothing fit. So we had to buy new pans. A mixer, because my KitchenAid doesn't work here, obviously. A Tassimo, which is like a Keurig. And then we do have a dishwasher. It's actually drying right now. We got a new sink after living here because the other one was leaking. And then there's a little fridge right here. This is the size of the other one. It was about this size, plus a little freezer stacked on top of it. And so we use this one just for random lunch stuff or whatever. But not a lot of storage. There are 3 drawers, actually only 2, because so we have silverware in one, and this is everything else that you could possibly use in a kitchen. And then our last one, the reason I say it's not really a drawer is because you can see it doesn't have any sides. It's like 2 inches, so we just put the kids' plates in there. But just a few little cabinets. These do swing out at least, so you can get a little more back there. You know, we've just got everything kind of piled up. We saved a lot of our American stuff, so unfortunately some of this we're having to store. So this is one that swings out. The problem is, you can see it's coming off here. This gets overloaded and comes off, which is a pain, but we make do. So there's all our pans and things. And we store, that's my American Electric skillet, which that does work with the converter box, and our waffle maker works. So we use those occasionally. But that's our lovely little kitchen. It is June 2015, and in a few weeks, a week and a half, Courtney and the Owens and Mom come. Okay, so back out here, so that's the front door, back where we were. Back up the stairs. This is common, this business right here. Hello. Hello. So that's the middle